Goggins just got another fucking knee surgery.
Yeah.
I mean, his
After
knees...
Tony or before Tony?
Before Tony.
Yeah.
His knees are destroyed. They're destroyed. It's bone on bone. There's nothing going on there other than two bones banging into each other, and he's running thousands of miles. The doctor looked at David's knees, and he said, I don't understand how you could walk, never mind run 1,000 miles.
Right.
Like, how the fuck are you doing this? And it's just the mind.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with
another
Kamaru.
level.
Kamaru just like puts that shit aside.
How do you think that, what do you think about Tony training with David? What do you think it's going to do?
I don't know because we've never seen anybody train with David before.
Yeah.
You know, look, you could say on one hand, look, clearly when the two of them are training together, David's not struggling at all, and Tony is struggling. So there is definitely some ground to gain when it comes to endurance.
Yeah. Or
endurance
and mental strength.
Yes.
Yeah.
But endurance. It just Tony's. I mean, David's not even fucking tired. They're going side by side with each other. He's like, who's going to carry the boats? Like, he's not even fucking tired because he can go for days. He could just go for days.
He's an endurance athlete,
right? There's without a doubt some benefit in that.
Yeah.
So look at the two of them are doing that, and they're doing the workouts together.
Yeah.
And David looks like he's like hanging out at fucking Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
You know, trying to pick up a chick. You know, like he's like, so what are you doing after this? You know what I mean? Like he looks.
Yeah.
like
Look
fucking,
at Tony standing up.
Tony's dying. Tony's dying.
I think he pukes here. One of these.
Yeah, he
one of
puked.
these videos.
I'm sure he puked a ton. But David said that Tony was the first guy to get through Hell Week with him,
Yeah.
which is incredible. So they're doing miles of lunges, miles. And David's doing all this. Look at his knees, destroyed knees.
Yeah.
And this is just a few weeks after another fucking surgery.
Yeah.
They opened up his knee like a fish and sewed that bitch back up together. I don't know what the fuck they did to it.
He's such a stud.
He's an animal. Just a fucking pure machine.
You know who hates him?
Who?
Weak men.
Yeah, weak men hate him. Weak men and jealous men and people who don't know him. He gets misunderstood, you know, unfortunately, by some people that I like.
Yeah.
They don't look into it hard enough. And then there's a natural inclination to try to find someone who's just excelling above and beyond everyone and find shortcomings in them, pick them apart, find something. Instead of just look at the message that guy's saying.
Right.
What is he saying? He's saying, take control. Take control. Use your fucking mind. Take control of your life and be better at everything. And you can do this. And I used to be a fat fuck and look at me now. That's a great message, man.
That is.
That
Anybody
message,
could use that.
I mean, that message resonates with me. It resonates with you. It resonates with all the people that we know. I mean, that is a fucking message and a half. And he's living it. He's not just saying it.
No.
He's living it.
Yeah, it's
I think he's a national treasure.
Oh, so do I. I mean, you have this quote I see it's been going around on Reels talking about, God, there's a certain set of men who that are just I can't remember how you say it. It's so good. I've been seeing people put it on their own Reels, but like they're just built for, I don't know if it's chaos or something. Do you remember this spiel you had?
I've said a lot of things.
Yes, I know, but it's like a good one that's really popular right now. But it describes people like David to a T.
Yeah,
and it's there's a certain group of men who a lot of people aren't going to understand,
right?
Because it's so different. But to those people, it's like those are the national treasure. Those are the people. They're the beacon. That's like, okay, that's the goal.
Well, most people, they don't understand what it's like to really test yourself and to really do something that's difficult all the time. I'm doing this thing now where I'm running this boot camp for comedians.
Yeah, I've heard you talk about it.
So I did it today.
Yeah.
And so Derek Poston just joined today. Shout out to my man Derek. So Hassan Ahmad, Derek, Brian Simpson, Duncan Trussell when he's in town. He wasn't in town today. And Shane Gillis. And we get after it. And these guys are getting after it.
That's awesome.
And they start every day with 100 push-ups, 100 bodyweight squats. We do 5 sets. And I tell them you can't do 100, don't do 100. You can do 5 push-ups in a row and you're struggling, stop at 5. I'm trying to build a base.
Right.
So I said, I don't want you to kill yourself. The whole idea here is we're just building a base. And we're going to keep going. And they've been doing it consistently. This week it was 4 times a week. We did it 4 times this week. When we were at The Rock, we worked out for 3 hours. We did 2 hours
when did you
of working
start
out.
this? The boot camp? How long ago?
4 weeks. 4 weeks now.
Okay.
So they're 4 weeks in.
Yeah, nice.
And we're very
They
consistent.
should be seeing results.
They're
then.
seeing results.
Yeah.
But they're seeing results in how they feel, like
Oh, I
almost
bet.
immediately.
I bet.
Because I'm not killing them. I'm not killing them. But when The Rock was here, I killed him.
Yeah.
When The Rock was here, I was like, dude, we're going to get after it today, boys.
How'd that big fucker do?
He did pretty good, except for the mobility stuff. Like windmills. He
Yeah.
struggled with windmills, and he struggled with a couple of things.
Windmills, is that the
Yeah.
thing where you do those?
Yeah.
Nobody can do those.
Yeah, I can do those.
Yeah.
You can do it. People can
I
do
can't
them.
do 'em.
Well, they require flexibility, but they require range of motion and core strength. That's a real core strength thing. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that is a thing. Those and Turkish get-ups they're not sexy. Like, they don't give you big biceps, but those apply very well to functional strength, like martial arts and things like that. Like, if you got to carry a fucking elk quarter up a hill,
Yeah.
they really work for that, because you can throw stuff around, like your core.
Yeah.
It can manipulate heavy things. So I do it with 70 pounds, right? So I clean and press 70 pounds, and then I have this motion where I'm going all the way down like that, and then all the way back
I know,
up.
I
So
tried it.
It works those lower back muscles.
Yeah.
It works your abdominals. It works the strength and stability of your shoulder.
Yeah.
It works everything.